Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I have a book subscription to share with you, and in case you're ever interested in a certain category of box, definitely check out my playlists. I don't have a lifestyle playlist because that is the majority of the boxes that I open here on the channel. But for example, if you're interested in book boxes or beach boxes or hygge theme boxes, there is a playlist for that. And that way you're able to go ahead and look at all of the ones that I've opened here on the channel and get an idea of what the best box for you would be. A lot of the times people will ask me, what's your favorite jewelry subscription? And every subscription is different and every box is going to vary from season to season or month to month. So it's really hard to play favorites or choose a favorite. So I always just think it's best to kind of lay them all out side by side for you to decide on your own. Now this book subscription is really fun because they have a couple of different offerings. Bibliophilic Excursions has their signature journey, which takes you to a different destination each month with a nonfiction and a fiction book, as well as some items from that destination. You can also choose to do that as just the nonfiction or just the fiction book. Now the signature journey is $49.99. If you choose to just do one book, it is $39.99. But what I have been getting for the last few months is actually their Ladies at Lunch box, which is really fun and just $34.99 plus shipping. And that is always featuring a book. It's always a surprise, and then a bunch of items that go along with whatever the theme of that book is. And it usually is a female protagonist. Now, if you're interested in trying out any of those subscriptions, you can use the code Noelle10. That will save you $10 whole. As always, I will leave all of that information for you in the description box below. Now, I was not expecting this box, so this one was actually sent to me for review. I have so many different book subscriptions and I'm so far behind on my reading that I actually paused this subscription for a little while, but I am very grateful that they sent this to me, so I'm very happy to share it with you as well. Now, they used to have a beautiful blue box that was kind of looking like a book, but I think these days, just to save on those shipping costs, because obviously shipping books to us can be a little bit pricey, they just work with that whatever box size is going to work with the items for that month. So it just came in this simple brown box. Now it does have a Bibliophilic Excursions sticker on the top, but then my shipping label went on top of that, so I'm not going to show you that, but I do find that it's totally fine to use whatever box fits, right? I love the presentation of a beautiful branded box, but I totally get that shipping costs are definitely going up for all of these subscription boxes. So on the inside, it says, "Thank you." There's a little handwritten note. They're really great about this. And this subscription is run by two sisters, which I think is also very, very cool. Kind of goes with that ladies at lunch idea. It says, "Hello there. Our local library is finally open again, and we're so excited. We wanted to celebrate with you by sending a little piece of the library to your home. Happy reading." So I'm guessing this is probably the ladies at lunch box as usual. I have opened a couple of their signature journey boxes as well. So this is a book. Now, usually the book is on the bottom, but this time it was all right on top. So that's kind of fun. This is by Kelly Harms. It's called The Overdue Life of Amy Byler, a novel. So that looks pretty colorful and fun. Let's read a little bit about what it's going to be about. It says, "A life is like a book. To get to the good stuff, you have to turn the page." Yes, one foot in front of the other. Overworked and underappreciated single mom Amy Byler needs a break. So when the guilt-ridden husband who abandoned her shows up and offers to take care of their kids for the summer, she accepts this offer and escapes rural Pennsylvania for New York City. Everybody always goes to New York for adventure. Usually grounded and mild-mannered, Amy finally lets her hair down in the city that never sleeps. She discovers a life filled with culture, sophistication, and, with a little encouragement from her friends, a few blind dates. Of course, we have to have some romance in there. When one man in particular makes quick work of Amy's heart, she risks losing herself completely in the unexpected escape, and as the summer comes to an end, Amy realizes too late that she must make an impossible decision: stay in this exciting new chapter of her life or return to the life that she left behind. But before she can choose, a crisis forces the two worlds together, and Amy must stare down a future where she could lose both sides of herself and every dream she's ever nurtured in the beat of a heart. So that sounds great to me. It sounds like a little romance, a little moment in your life, a turning point, a crossroads, and those are always interesting because of course we can see ourselves reflected in those characters. So let me know in the comments below if you've had an opportunity to read this book without too many spoilers or anything else by this author, but that does sound kind of fun. You know, summer in New York City sounds fun, so I might as well go ahead and read about it in a book since I can't get there myself. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the items. Now, they have included some socks, which is cute. They don't necessarily have anything to do with the library. They're just blue socks. Oh, here we go. So they do actually, that's good. So remember library cards, you guys, on the inside where they would have the little date stamp and it would say when it was due? So that's actually really cute, and they're very simple. So no one would really actually see that on the ankle. It's just a nice simple stripe with the like line down the middle because it shows like the checkout date and the date that it's due. So that is actually really cool. I don't wear a lot of socks, you guys kind of know that, but we do get a lot of socks and book subscriptions because I feel like a lot of people like to, you know, cover their toesies while they put their feet up and get into a good book. So they are really cute though, I will say, in terms of like bookish socks. These are some of the cutest ones I have received. The next thing I am seeing says novelties, cute, and you'll see how it's spelled in a second. It says, some say life is the thing I prefer reading. 5 tea bags with literary tags. So that is cool. So novelties, cute, right? So it says, read 'em in steep. Let's face it, there are days when the same old tea bag just won't do. Enter bag ladies. Haha. After much soulful sipping, we have come to discover that our tea bag is best served up hot and with a dash of humor. Each of our themed boxes contains 25 bags of quality tea tagged with insightful and humorous quotes. So it's like, you know, there's a quote from C.S. Lewis as the example here, but this is not 25 tea bags. This one just has 5 tea bags, but that is just the right dose, right? And hopefully they make good iced teas because right now it's a little hot to be drinking teas and wearing socks. And then let's see what the other item is. It looks like it's a whole set, you guys. So this is kind of cool. So not a lot of items, you know, but this is so neat. It says it's by Knock Knocks. It's the personal library kit. It says, get your books back. There's no greater pleasure than sharing beloved books, but there's no crueler pain than losing them for good. Until the personal library kit. So now this really goes with the socks, you guys. So there's the little library cards on the inside. Can you see? I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the wrapping off so that you guys don't get a crazy glare. So the library kit contains 12 self-adhesive pockets. I loved the pockets that went inside of the books. And then it says, you know, it has the return date in there. And then it's got 20 checkout cards. So it says who it was loaned to and the date and their phone numbers so that you can keep track. It's got a date stamp, which is awesome because you can use a date stamp for all kinds of things. It doesn't just have to be for the 20 books that you're loaning out. A stamp pad and a genuine pencil. And yes, it does say genuine pencil on it. So this is what the kit contains, which is awesome, I think. And then you are still going to get a little bit of a glare, you guys, but here you go. So I think that's great because I could definitely use a date stamp and pad. I think the genuine pencil is kind of funny. And then I just love these little like pockets. It's so like old school, and I feel like everything comes back around and now we're all kind of loving like retro vintage like hipster things. So this would definitely make me feel a little more comfortable sending my books out because I think we all want to like say that we're really like laid back about it. We're like, oh yeah, like just return it when you get a chance. But I feel like there are certain books where I feel like kind of invested and I know that I want them in my like lineup on my shelf where I would be really sad if they didn't come back to me. And then also I feel like having that little reminder on the inside cover of a book is going to get someone to treat your property, your books a little bit better. And then if one day you do decide to send the book off on its own to a used bookshop, it just has a little bit more character involved as well. So let me know if you loan out your books and if you have a like kind of library system that you use, or if you have a little kit like this. I think that is so cute. Now I have to decide which books I want to loan out to people. Would that be kind of weird to do for Christmas, to like make little boxes where you were like loaning the book and you wanted the book back but the gifts could stay with the recipient? Like, you know, you could give them little teas and some cookies and like enjoy the book, but like don't get your fingerprints on it and then hand it back to me when you're done. That might be a little weird, but sounds like something I would also do, especially if you want to like be a little economical with your gift giving, because you guys, I know it sounds crazy, but we're already in the second half of the year. I thought this was a fun little box from Bibliophilic Excursions. I think this book sounds really like kind of cute, and I think the items that they included are cute. A nice tea is always great. I would have loved a little like nibble as well, and I think the socks actually in this pretty blue color are pretty adorable and totally go with the theme. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.